fence, and the rhythm stops being in it.
White cross leaning in the dust-blown weeds. Names gone faint, but the land still bleeds. Banjo cry through the pine tree line. Drum hit hard like a tolling sign. Joe ain't judge, he just watch that gate. Where the brave walk in and the weak meet fate. 808 low like the breath of sin, and the hook hit cold where the bones begin. This is the graveyard fence line song, where the beat gets dark and the roots go long. Banjo burns like a preacher's lie, and the fence don't bend, it clarifies. Boots crunch slow through the gravel dust. Snare snap sharp like a judge you trust. I don't speak much, I let the rhythm sting, and a banjo pick like a copper ring. Ain't no light at the edge of town, just smoke and thorns and outlaw sound. Guitar weep and a slide so slow, you think the past was begging Joe. This is the graveyard fence line song, where the beat gets dark and the roots go long. Banjos burns like a preacher's lie, and the fence don't bend, it clarifies. Say amen. You step past that post, you better mean it. So I leave these tracks in hollow clay and sing what the ghosts still try to say. This ain't revenge, it's a line in stone with a banjo screaming, a voice full grown. This is the graveyard fence line song, where the beat gets dark and the roots go long. Banjo burns like a preacher's lie, and the fence don't bend, it clarifies.
This land ain't mine, but you still don't belong here.
Tracks in the mud from a night too long. Boot prints echo like a warning song. Banjo bend in a minor howl. This dirt don't lie, it growls and growls. No flag waves on this stretch of ground, just bones and rust where truth is found. I speak slow but the message cuts. Cross that line and the drum erupts. This is no man's mud, walk with care. The 808 shakes like a southern stare. Banjo screams what the law won't say. If you ain't from here, best stay aware. This is no man's mud, walk with care. The 808 shakes like a southern stare. Banjo screams what the law won't say. If you ain't from here, best stay away. Like a judgment day, slide guitar, split the dust and clay. Ain't no sheriff, just roots and rage, carved in oak and a shotgun gauge. Joe don't want twice, beat got rules, kick like mules, teach hard schools. If the snare hit dry and the banjo sing, you just stepped into outlaw ring. This no man's mud, walk with care. The 808 shakes like a southern stare. Banjo screams what the law won't say. If you ain't from here, best stay away. This no man's mud, walk with care. The 808 shakes like a southern stare. Banjo screams what the law won't say. If you ain't from here, best stay away. They say it's cursed land, we just call it home. So I walk slow through the devil's brush, banjo cry and the world hush. You won't say if you took the wrong road. Out here the 808 carry the code. This is no man's blood, walk with care. The 808 shakes like a southern stare. Banjo screams what the law won't say. If you ain't from here, best stay away. This is no man's blood, walk with care. The 808 shakes like a southern stare. Banjo screams what the law won't say. If you ain't from here, best stay away.
Like a snake in church. Joe came up with the mud and the herd. 808 thumping like a judge in rage. Banjo burning in a sound cage. This ain't rap, it's resurrection. Boots in the beat like divine correction. Got a hymn in my teeth and a flame in my hand, and I preach with a snare you don't understand. Target's gotta go, get away. He's talking that real. Won't ring when the deal gets sealed. Boots on the kick, I got stomp on fade. Ain't no praying when the sound vibrates. Hey, banjo low in the cut like a warning sign. Snare hit raw like moonshine spine. Dirt on the track like sin on a page. Truth in the trunk and the trunk's my stage. Every chord's got smoke, every beat got teeth. Every hook's got roots in the fire beneath. Southern soul in a drumline shell with a verse so high they could kick down hell. Cold make waves talking that way. Chop and drink when the deal gets sealed. Boots on the kick, I stomp on fade. Ain't no praying when the sound vibrates. This ain't music, it's thunder with memory. You want gospel, grab a match. This that fire with no latch. Don't preach pain with the snare on blast. Every kick a storm from the outlaw past. Smoke, 808s talking that rain. When the deal gets sealed. Boots on the kick, I stomp on fade. Ain't no praying when the sound vibrates. They thought the rope would stop me. It just tuned me tighter. Came back swinging
mic like boys.
Swing it low, this ain't death, it's a second show. Let that beat bang like a front porch shot. I don't die, I ride high.
Rattles in my soul, steel in my teeth. Speak with sound, make the silence cease. No cross for me, just a wise and rust, and a kick so deep it splits the dust. I walk through towns where the sky turns red with the ghosts of the men who wanted me dead. Now they dance to my chords, stomping shame. Every verse a roll, every bar's a flame.
Swing it low, this ain't death, it's a second show. Let that beat bang like a front porch shot. I don't die, I ride high.
Don't bury what still sings. It might come back louder. So tie me tight, let the branches grow. I strum that banjo from flesh to bone. And when the trees cry and the beat runs cold, it's just a swamp telling truths too bold.
Wow, no, no, swing it low. This ain't death, it's a second show. Let that beat bang like a front porch shot. I don't die, I ride high.
You feel that sway? That's me. Still playing.
This ain't a parade, it's a warning.
Dust on my boots, brass on my belt. Lyrics like bullets, every rhyme gets felt. Joe walks slow, but the groove hits first. Every note a thread, every verse a curse. No badge, no law, no light on me. Just banjo and rage in a minor key. They tried to bury us in southern shame. Now we stomping rhythm with outlaw flame. Who dust and I march to the sound. Stomp that mud, shake the ground. This ain't peace, it's loaded soul. Riff and beat in full control. Six strings tuned to vengeance mode. Speaking slaps, not stories told. Every stomp's a drum. Let them know we come. Metal on metal, spit through grit. Marching with ghosts that don't forget. Joe don't pray, he locks and loads. Banjo on fire and the preacher explodes. Dust and I march to the sound. Stomp that mud, shake the ground. This ain't peace, it's loaded soul. Riff and beat in full control. Hear your banjo in the dark? Don't run. March. Bio bleeds with every beat I drop. We the rhythm the world can't stop. Stealing my sound, smoking my scream. Marching like thunder with a half-dead team. Cut, dust and I march to the sound. Stomp that mud, shake the ground. This ain't peace, it's loaded soul. Riff and beat in full control. We don't retreat. We groove forward.
right under these pines.
Pines stand tall, but the roots run dark. Story soaked in the tree bark. I walk slow with a heart of coal. Every beat of the drum's a southern toll. Ain't no choir where the moss hangs low, just boot tracks and blood in the snow. You can pray, but you better be armed, 'cause out here the gospel's dirt charm. This is the Hollow Pines hymn. No hallelujah, just outlaw skin. Banjo burns where the choir won't go, and we sing soft, but strike low. Snare hit pulls me higher. Mama said, boy, don't fear the grave. So I walk through hell with a hook to save. Now breathe with the beat in a haunted calm. Hands on the wheel and my soul in my palm. This is the Hollow Pines hymn. No hallelujahs, just outlaw skin. Banjo burns where the choir won't go, and we sing songs. Strike low. Some songs say, others bury. That ain't ghost, that's truth trying to speak. And if you hear banjo under moon stare, it's the hymn of the pines still hanging there. This is the Hollow Pines hymn. No hallelujah, just outlaw skin. Banjo burns where the choir won't go, and we sing songs, but strike low. I don't shout.
They said I break. I said break what?
I walk where prayers turn to steam, where blood runs thick in the American dream. Boots hit dirt like a war parade. Joe came back with dues unpaid. Slide cut deep like a preacher's line. Eyes cold black like a storm in sky. Ain't no badge, ain't no grace, just a snake bite grin on a hollow face.
This my snake bite testimony, chewing on sin. Talk that talk, but don't step in. Banjo bark and beat like fire. I don't forgive, I strike and tire.
Venom in the beat, I preach in pain where the saints won't meet. This ain't a song, it's a summon spell, built from bones in southern hell. I spit like oil from a rusted pump. Drum hits hard like a shotgun thump. Don't need gold, I'm rich.
switch and rage with a book full of names and a waterway.
Just my snake by testimony, chewing on sin. Talk that talk, but don't step in. Banjo ball can be like fire. I don't forgive, I strike and tire.
They wanted gospel. I gave them thunder. So if you hear strings in the dead night air and the beat hits twice with a cold dark stare, that's Joe in the brush, testifying pain with a banjo full of dirt and a voice like rain.
This my snake by testimony, chewing on sin. Talk that talk, but don't step in. Banjo bar can be like fire. I don't forgive, I strike and tire.
You don't survive the bite, become it.
808 bum like a war drum roll. Joe walks slow with a preacher soul. Banjo cut through the southern mist. Every bar like a snake with a twist. Boots hit dirt like a baseline slap. Truth in the verse, no room for cap. We don't preach, we stomp and curse. Spitting fire from the roots in every verse. Swamp drop, pivotal, rise through mud. Bass too thick for your church bought blood. Banjo burning like a cross on steel. We don't fake, we strike what's real. Like a cypress fall. Banjo bend like a backroom brawl. I don't whisper, I growl and spit with a trap line soul and a southern grit. This that fire for the bone-fed crowd, with a voice too raw to be bowed. We from the ground, no heaven in sight, but we still shine with banjos and fire. Swamp drop, pivotal, rise through mud. Bass too thick for your church bought blood. Banjo burning like a cross on steel. We don't fake, we strike what's real. No lights, just rhythm, and whatever comes out of the smoke. Joe came back with a noose as a mic, and the beat hit louder than a pike bike strike. We don't rhyme, we testify with blood on the booth and hell in the sky. Swamp drop, heaven go rise through mud. Bass too thick for your church bought blood. Banjo burning like a cross on steel. We don't fake, we strike what's real. It ain't over till the beat stops breathing.
it's a warning.
Bass hit hard like a preacher's slap. Came from the swamp with a trunk full of trap. Banjo screaming like a ghost in chain. Joe don't dance, he explains pain. 808 dropping like boots in wool. High-ass hits like a snake on the floor. No love here, just brass and smoke. And the hook so cold it'll make you choke. And hypnotism and preach with grit. Bassline bang like around that hit. Banjo band, let the snare go wild. We the outlaw swamp, ball and vibe. Hypnotism and preach with grit. Bassline bang like around that hit. Banjo band, let the snare go wild. We the outlaw swamp, born and vile. Mud in my mouth, fire in my chest. Grew up hearing banjo more than the rest, but now lays that with a kick and clap. Old South soul with a brand new slap. Drumline rattle like it's war at dawn. Joe got bars with the roots still on. Hybrid sound from a girl zip code. Or trap me's twanging full reload. And trap my testament preach with grit. Bassline bang like around that hit. Banjo band, let the snare go wild. We the outlaw swamp, born and vile. Trap my testament preach with grit. Bassline bang like around that hit. Banjo band, let the snare go wild. We the outlaw swamp, born and vile.
Call it a song, it's a sentence.
Riding 808 like a stitched in boots. True don't need polish, it needs roots. And we loud in hell and heat and flood. With a banjo triggering versus a mud. Trap hypnotism and preach with grit. Bassline bang like around that hit. Banjo band, let the snare go wild. We the outlaw swamp, born and vile. Trap hypnotism and preach with grit. Bassline bang like around that hit. Banjo band, let the snare go wild. We the outlaw swamp, born and vile.
Chapter 2.
We never miss a beat.
Dirt road miles, cup in hand, engine wild. Southern pride versus style, raw blend of South gone wild. I'm raised on fields, but I spit that heat. Boots, muddy rhyme game elite. Tailgate bumper bass on repeat. Cheap whiskey verses on beat. Grills on fire, brothers close. Red clay soul with rugged flows. Tractors hum, I chase my goals, but every line I drop explode. Backroad bar, southern steel. No big stage, just what's real. Red dirt roots with trap appeal. Country grit, that backwoods feel. Backroad bar, southern steel. Old truck, new sound for real. From the mud to the chrome, I carve my lane all on my own. Black truck rolling, leather seat, bass so deep it shakes the wheat. Truth in rhymes, no time to tweak. Southern slang, that heat on beat. Bone full of lines, built in sweat. Diesel smoke, unpaid debt. I ain't famous, I ain't set, but I spit life, no regret. I'm a cowboy made for show. I ride slow where real ones go. Mic in hand, boots and mud. Still got rhythm in my blood. Backroad bar, southern steel. No big stage, just what's real. Red dirt roots with trap appeal. Country grit, that backwoods feel. Backroad bar, southern steel. Old truck, new sound for real. From the mud to the chrome, I carve my lane all on my own. Smoke rises, engine groans. The path is long, but I ride alone between the death and backroad praise. This dirt raised me, this flow saved me, baptized in the place where the Lord engraved me. I was dipped in oil, raised on flame, preacher gone, but I kept that name. Now I spit sermons in the sinner's lane, with a 12-bar verse and no shame. Country roots with a city snarl, got holy scars in a rebel broad. No steeple, just pine tree halls, but my bars hit like Sunday calls. Blacktop baptism, fire in the track, healing pain through a dirty rap. No suit, no script, just soul intact. I found my faith in a speaker stack. Blacktop baptism, country born, from the mud to might. I was torn, but now I preach in beats and storms, a holy mess in human form. 808s in my confession booth, I rhyme what's raw, not just what's smooth. My choir's boots, my pulpit's truth, my gospel roars through sunroof. Youth ain't got a choir, just truck bed chants, hoodies and hats, not Sunday pants. But when I rhyme, the spirit plants a southern fire that never slants. I ain't clean, but I'm chosen. Rims dirty, but this mic's golden. Lay my past in every verse and turn my hurt into a curse reverse. Blacktop baptism, fire in the track, healing pain through a dirty rap. No suit, no script, just soul intact. I found my faith in a speaker stack. Blacktop baptism, country born, from the mud to might. I was torn, but now I preach in beats and storms, a holy mess in human form. So bless these bars and crank them loud. I speak for the lost and the outlaw crowd. My church got wheels, my cross is sound. Blacktop baptism, I'm glory bound. Grip the wheel like I grip this life. Calloused hands, sharp like a knife. Steel nerves, no fear, strife. Chrome on the dash, pain in the mic. Work boots lace, sunrise grind. I bled on beats and stay behind. I'm rising with that southern spine. 1,000 knows, but the next is mine. Grit ain't taught, it's born in dirt. From wrench to verse, from bruise to worth. I bend the bars like forged steel. Girth and spit like I ain't touching church. It's birth. Chrome and calluses built from scars. I ain't polished, but I've earned these bars. Broke down trucks to midnight stars. I shine in pain like battle cars. Chrome and calluses grinding soul. Gas stained dreams and the speakers roll. Every track is paying toll. I ride this beat to make me whole. Still smell my flannel shirt. Past like rust, but I made it work. Wrote my name in oil and dirt. Now I'm the storm they can't avert. No stylist, no major crew, just bass and steel in the life I knew. From fence post to padded boost, my roots still speaking every truth. This ain't fashion, this is grit. Sweat on verses, hammer and spit. I took the losses bit by bit. Now every win got diesel in it. Chrome and calluses built from scars. I ain't polished, but I've earned these bars. From broke down trucks to midnight stars. I shine in pain like battle cars. Chrome and calluses grinding soul. Gas stained dreams and the speakers roll. Every track is paying toll. I ride this beat to make me ask what I've been through. Show 'em the hands, show 'em the view. A backroad life in a hard one groove. Chrome and calluses, nothing to prove. So if they ask what I've been through, show 'em the hands, show 'em the view. A backroad life in a hard one groove. Chrome and calluses, nothing to prove. Chrome and calluses built from scars. I ain't polished, but I've earned these bars. From broke down trucks to midnight stars. I shine in pain like battle cars. Chrome and calluses grinding soul. Gas stained dreams and the speakers roll. Every track back under steel-toed boots. Preacher's gone, but I speak truth. Out here fate comes in moods. A backbeat, scars and muddy roots. Ain't no steeple, ain't no choir, just rusted strings and barbed wire. My sermons come with 808s and back road beats that levitate. Scripture written on old wood planks where the cornfield meets the riverbanks. No robes, no suits, no lies, just moonshine verses and bloodshot skies. Gravel gospel, boots to the floor, southern soul knocking on heaven's door. Hands raised high, not begging for more, just thanking the Lord for the bass and the roar. Gravel gospel, dust in my chest, country confession in a Kevlar vest. I pray and rhyme, I fight in steps. This holy ground got no regret. They say repent, I say respond with a beat that hits and a flow that bonds. My sins don't hide, they dance in the light while I rap salvation through rural nights. Diesel choir, banjo lead, truth ain't clean, it's what you bleed. I speak in bars, not in fear, every verse of prayer, raw and clear. No silence here, just soul and noise. No fake amen, just real old boys who rise from dirt with battered voice and build their hope through grit and choice. Gravel gospel, boots to the floor, southern soul knocking on heaven's door. Hands raised high, not begging for more, just thanking the Lord for the bass and the roar. Gravel gospel, dust in my chest, country confession in a Kevlar vest. I pray and rhyme, I fight in steps. This holy ground got no regret. So if you see me with mud on my name, know I earned that grime in a sacred lane. I rap the word in a different frame. Gravel gospel, blessed by a flame.
From the gate like a thunder roll, 808s march with a backroad soul. First track, we set the tone. Steel and dirt, this mic's our throne. Rolling slow through the red clay heat, kicking up dust with a flawless beat. Got the whole block shaking from the driver's seat. This ain't no act, this is raw elite. From pine woods to bar fights, we lit the flame in the darkest nights. With southern gold and rugged rights, now we ride like kings with iron mics. We the kings of the county line, boots down hard with a rebel spine. Beats go hard, rhymes divine, from the field to the stage, it's our time. We the kings of the county line, chrome and grit in every rhyme. First in, last to decline, back row blood built to shine. No throne but a tailgate seat, ain't no jewels but a baseline beat. Got callous pride and concrete heat in a legacy laced in Southern Street. Tires scream when the verse gets loud, our roots run deep and we speak proud. Mic in hand like a war drum sound, country bred but we own this crowd. This ain't luck, this is earned, every mile, every lesson burned. Now we return like fire churn to bless the booth we once yearned. We the kings of the county line, boots down hard with a rebel spine. Beats go hard, rhymes
rhymes divine, from the field to the stage, it's our time. We the kings of the county line, chrome and grit in every rhyme. First in, last to decline. Backroad blood, built to shine. So turn that dial when the first track plays. This ain't no phase, it's the Southern blaze. We came for keep, not just the praise. Kings of the county line, we paved our ways. Clay trail, got a fifth in the cab and a story to tell. Hick hop heartbeat, never for sale. I drop these bars like a hammer on a nail. Raised on grits and rebel sound. Now my verses shake the ground. Got Nashville twang with ATL pound. Country boy style with a streetwise crown. Mud ties and microphones, rolling beats through gravel tones. Southern blood, hip-hop bones. I build my sound from sticks and stones. Mud ties and microphones, steel strings, soul deep southern zones, where the pine trees sing my tones, and I write my truth in broken homes. Ain't no label made this lane, I paved it raw, I spit it plain with shotgun shells and purple stains. I talk my truth, I don't explain. No pickup glam, no cowboy fake, just backwards beats and 808s. Spitting fire by the lake with a hook that makes the levee shake. Dust on my hat, scars on my pen. The road gets rough, but I ride again. This mic's my church, this truck my den. I break the mold, not just pretend. Mud ties and microphones, rolling beats through gravel tones. Southern blood, hip-hop bones. I build my sound from sticks and stones. Mud ties and microphones, steel strings so deep southern zones, where the pine trees sing my tones, and I write my truth in broken homes. From a back porch beat to a city stage, from rust to gates to the modern age, still southern bred, still center page, with mud ties and a rebel's rage.
Go boom, midnight ride under the moon. No city lights, just shotgun tunes and bars that bounce like redneck room.
Diesel growl with the doors unlocked. We run this field like a pit bull flock. Got 808s in a tackle box and a flow that shakes like a pickup shocks. Southern bred with a trap finesse, camouflage dreams and outlaw stress. No map, no rules, no time to guess. We ride in boots and never rest.
Red dirt riot, crank that sound. Barns get lit when the crew rolls round. From mud to mic, we hold this ground. A country boy's crown in a baseline pound. Red dirt riot, tails on fire. Turn that field to a live wire choir. Rap with a roar, climbing higher. This back road beat just won't retire.
bump in the bayou, flashing lights. Rhymes get raw when the temp ignites. Ain't no silence on Friday nights, just country kids with city bites. Chains drag down these rusted lanes, but I spit with heat in my diesel veins. My past ain't pretty, my words got stains, but I rise through beats and window pane.
Rev that kick, let the snare go rogue. Moonshine mine in the trap style mode. We don't fake, we overload. Country rap on overload. Red dirt riot, crank that sound. Barns get lit when the crew rolls round. From mud to mic, we hold this ground. A country boy's crown and a bassline pound. Red dirt riot, tails on fire. Turn that field to a live wire choir. Rap with a roar, climbing higher. This back road beat just won't retire.
No rules, no roads, just rebel notes. Where the rhymes ride loud and the pickup floats. We wrote our laws in barbed wire quotes. Red dirt riot, that's all she wrote.
No rules, no roads, just rebel notes. Where the rhymes ride loud and the pickup floats. We wrote our laws in barbed wire quotes. Red dirt riot, that's all she wrote.
Boots on gravel, be on blast. Country soul, city fast. Bus or all they cut like glasses. Ain't the past, this clash gon' last. I spit with mud on my lips. Feel born, but I ride with flips. Southern slang in my ad-libs. Rural harbor streetwise scripts. Four-wheeler mindset, pedal down. Still got roots in a one-store town, but I bend bars like a crown. Country boy with that underground. Stomp and spit, baseline lick. Camouflage mind, gold chain grit. Fence line talk with a flow so slick. Country rap ain't no gimmick. Stomp and spit, flag in the dirt. Cross that line with boots and work. Verse so clean, but the ground still hurt. It's hip-hop red and a flannel shirt.
Sem fé na roça, mas flow no jogo. Rimando com calo sem desafogo. Mic é no cabo sem desafeto. Country rap no tom correto. Trator no fundo, beat na cara. Verso sincero, nunca para. Sul profundo na trilha dispara. Do milharar pro show que sara.
Got a banger in the barn. No ghost rider on this farm. Spit real life with southern charm. Barbed wire flow raised to this song. Stomp and spit, baseline lick. Camouflage mind, gold chain grit. Fence line talk with a flow so slick. Country rap ain't no gimmick. Stomp and spit, flag in the dirt. Cross that line with boots and work. Verse so clean, but the ground still hurt. It's hip-hop red and a flannel shirt.
A batida vem do sul, mas ecoa no gueto. Country and rap não só amuleto. Dizer faca na bota, flow discreto. Stomp and spit, direto e reto.
With a cooler full and a southern pitch. Tailgate down, she moving quick. Bass hit hard like a two-tone kick. Boot stomp in a cloud of smoke. Harry 808 feel like it broke. That banjo loop, yeah, that's no joke. We turn cornfields into staging strobes.
Tailgate thunder, night goes loud. Country race, but we love that sound. Trapline kicks in a southern crowd. Bonfire up, let the bass resound. Tailgate thunder, we don't behave. Gravel flies when the speakers blaze. Moonshine sipping, hands in the haze. It's the dirty south with the new school wave.
Rap no fé, no grito, no mato, tocando alto, quebrando o asfalto. Flow de cowboy, batida de gueto. Essa fusão não pede pretexto. Lanterna no boné, barulho no ar. Subwoofer grita, pronto pra estourar. Do trator pro palco sem hesitar. Com rima pesada igual pé de jabá. Count it down, 3, 2, 1. Drop the beat, now watch 'em run. From the pickup bed to the muddy drum. Country ain't quiet when the night's begun.
Tailgate thunder, night goes loud. Country race, but we love
where the red dirt grows. Crank that dial, let the rhythm roll. Tailgate thunder in full control.
Out here, the mud remembers who you are.
Got a scratch on my tailgate, Bible in the dash, a 22 and a flask in a tackle bag stash. I ain't trying to flex, I just live how I live. What I got I earn, and what I earn I give. Dirt ain't just dirt where I come from. It's roots, it's blood, it's where I run. From broken down barns to Friday night lights, we turn pain into pride and wrong into right, yeah. They say rap and country don't ride the same line, but my boots got rhythm and my rhymes got twine. Still guitar moans while the 808 knocks. The southern soul cooking in a pine wood box. We don't need permission to tell our truth. We live it slow and loud. Dirt ain't just dirt where I come from. It's roots, it's blood, it's where I run. From broken down barns to Friday night lights, we turn pain into pride and wrong into right, yeah, yeah. Dirt raised me, and I'll die where the red clay bleeds.
You hear that rattle? That's not fear. That's warning.
I don't rap for fame, I rap like war. Got scars in my voice and mud on the floor. Snap back low, steel toe swinging. If I spit it burns, red clay stinging. Gravel in my throat, diesel in my breath. I bring bars like buckshot, ain't afraid of death. Raised by wolves, baptized in smoke. One verse in the mic and the whole frame broke.
Got blood in the boots, bourbon on the beat. Hog-tied beats with a chainsaw heat. Mic like a trigger, booth like a cell. Every rhyme's a ride, every drop's a shell.
We don't bid, we ride hard.
We break legs.
Gravel in my throat, diesel in my breath. I bring bars like buckshot, ain't afraid of death. Raised by wolves, baptized in smoke. One verse in the mic and the whole frame broke.
Say my name into the mirror. You'll taste rust.
Round here, saints don't wear white. They wear scars and carry shovels. Creek, cold night, thick wind don't breathe. Got a sawed-off word tucked under my sleeve. Raised by hounds and diesel fumes, where the porch lights flicker like forgotten tunes. My prayers in my boots, my past in the dust. We don't talk trust, we just load and adjust. Preacher lied, but the pine roots know. Truth dies slow where the kudzu grow. We're gravel saints on a blacktop cross, riding with the weight of what we lost.
Ain't no choir, just chain and flame, and a voice that drips with an outlaw name.
Slide guitar cutting through the smoke, 808 rumble like a pine box joke. Heard them say I'd never make it past the bend, but I left tire marks where their stories end. Ash on the dash, flask in the seat, old harmonica crying like it knew defeat. This ain't music, it's confession with teeth, a sermon stitched tight in the roots underneath.
We're gravel saints on a blacktop cross, riding with the weight of what we lost. Ain't no choir, just chain and flame, and a voice that drips with an outlaw name.
There's no forgiveness without fire, no freedom without fear. And down here, we make peace with neither.
Buried my brother with my bare damn hands, marked it with a blueprint, not no plans. Some carry crosses, some carry guns, I just carry every mile I've ever run. We're gravel saints on a blacktop cross, riding with the weight of what we lost. We don't break, we bend with style, and ride along for that final mile.
You wanna find me? Look for the dust, where the road ends. They say the trees out here whisper names. I don't whisper back.
Midnight ride on a no-name road where the moon don't shine and the wind stays cold. Got a flask full of lead and a prayer on my tongue. Ain't no light in the woods where I come from. Down in Black Timber Run, you don't talk loud and you don't outrun, where the roots grow deep and the guilt runs red. If you hear your name, boy, you already dead. Still in my boot, Bible in the dash, raised by ghosts in a shotgun shack. Slide guitar cries like a wolf at the gate, and the devil drives slow when he shows up late. Out here, we don't knock, we circle slow, and wait. Down in Black Timber Run, you don't talk loud and you don't outrun, where the roots grow deep and the guilt runs red. If you hear your name, boy, you already dead. If the trees lean in, it's too late to turn back.
They don't bury folks here for what they did. They bury them for what they knew.
Skull ring home, my grip don't slip. Came from the land where the silence hit. Smoke in the pines, blood on the gate. No prayer said, just deal with fate. Rust in the voice, truth in the eyes. Hunt line I come welling while another man lies. Got ghosts in the glove box, sins on my back. Every mile I rise, just another flashback. Ain't no light down south, just moonshine breath and a crooked mouth. We don't speak names, we just ride slow, where the roots run deep and the demons grow.
cut through dust. Engine growl loud like it's learning to trust. Mama had pain, daddy had pills. I got bars made of bone and the will to kill. Outlaw talk with a 12-bar soul. Tales from a place where the heat turns cold. Slide guitar, got a scream in his bin, and the only real prayer is the one that ends. Ain't no light down south, just moonshine breath and a crooked mouth. We don't speak names, we just ride slow, where the roots run deep and the demons grow. Sound, wind, fire crackling, distant dog bark, whisper. Some folks leave, some just disappear into the soil. Tattooed pain on a shotgun shell, raised in a place where heaven ain't well. Crickets stop wind when the door swings wide, and the creek turns black when the liars hide. Ain't no fame in a pine box crown, just wood, dirt, and a slow ride down. Rap like a warning, spit like a judge. Every beat's a trial, every chord holds a grudge. Ain't no light down south, just blood-stained boots and a dead man's route. We don't chase dreams, we just load and go, where the soul runs dark and the truth moves slow. If I don't come back, tell him I went home the only way I knew. Angel wings don't reach this far out. We fly on rust and rhythm.
I was forged in the smoke, raised on static, where the pickup growls and the pain's automatic. Southern drawl laced in 808 grit, rock chords screaming while the hi-hats hit.
This my rust belt halo, dirt stained crown, saint of the struggle, never bowing down. Steel in my story, fire in my tone. If I go down swinging, I'm going alone.
Gasoline rhythm with a rebel confession. Tattooed truth, full throttle progression. From Leonard's echoes to Compton flow. I'm that outlaw bridge they said couldn't grow. Give. Ain't no choir, just chains and chords. And we praise with fists, not polished words.
This my rust belt halo, dirt stained crown, saint of the struggle, never bowing down. Steel in my story, fire in my tone. If I go down swinging, I'm going alone.
São os ambientes de galhos, corvo distante, outro verno tanto pegar. They say no one leaves with us hollow clean, but I had one more ride left in me. Gas tank, low sky hung in red. Sheriff's voice still ringing in my head. Said I'd never outrun what I did that night, but I packed one bag and a steel flashlight. Keys in my fist, Bible in my coat. Heart so heavy it could barely float. I passed that church where the preacher cried, and I swear to cross turn when I drove by.
On the last ride out of Widow's Hollow, where the trees lean close and the shadows follow. The road don't bend, it just disappears, and the wind hums low with forgotten fear.
Past Uncle Ray's with the rusted gate. He
This truck still bleeding out from fate. Every mile's a name I left in the ground. Every curve's a memory that circles around. Saw my brother's ghost on mile 14, standing there still in that camo green. He just nodded once like he understood. Ain't no heaven for the bad in the backwoods.
On the last ride out of Widow's Hollow, where even the brave stay soft and swallow. The gravel sings like a chain undone, and the moon just watches what can't outrun.
Banjo toca, if I got a harmonica so profundo. I remember the creek, I remember her eyes. I remember leaving that 38 on the pine stump. I never came back to dig it up. Fog rolled in by Miller's Bluff, where the tires slip and the road gets rough. I seen two lights that didn't belong, and a hymn on the radio singing rock.
On the last